Boys, 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 I am here. I am here. I am back for one last time. One last rodeo. I am here for you boys for one last rodeo, okay? We got a major announcement tonight. We got a major announcement, okay? I think it might be time. Today might be the day I hang it up. If you're in Discord, you already know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking. It's getting extra bummy around here. By the way, I had the shittiest day ever. I had one. Not really. It wasn't the shittiest day ever. Could have been worse. Maybe I'll tell you guys about that. But yeah. You got quote tweeted by quartering. You hit the mainstream conservative sphere. What's that mean? What is quartering? I've never heard of that before. Let me take a look. The quartering? Is that what it is? What did I get quoted for doing? Did you just make that up? Never heard of this. Never heard this. You got to send it to me. I'm assuming you're not lying. You're a regular in chat. But what are we talking about? Can you send me what you're talking about? Did we ever find out what the surprise announcement of the day? No, we didn't. It's full of shit. What happened? What in Discord? We will discuss it. We will discuss it. Don't fret, Huzefa. Don't fret, Huzefa. Okay, don't fret too much. Don't fret too much. I'm just leaving you guys in a little bit of a suspense. I want to know what this dude's talking about. I found it. I was just about to give up. This dude was mad because I said it's basically official at this point. Raza Jackson wrestler thing was a complete work that went too far and so many marks fell for it. It's actually hilarious how dumb the MMA community is. They make up some conspiracy theory about why nothing ever ended up happening. I mean, somebody quoted that. Apparently, I don't know who this person is. Some big account, apparently. The guy was unconscious, choking on his own blood and teeth. You cannot possibly be serious. These are not serious people. And by the way, this is the weekly live chat. We'll talk about it a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on that. There has been people that there's been some names that I recognize a little bit that have been around here and there. Nothing, no like super regulars, at least to my knowledge. But then there's been other people who I have no idea, just kind of random followers or whatever, that have left comments on like streams that were up for an extra 20 minutes or so. Or once those streams go down, they've left comments on other videos. And they have been like, Joey's deleting streams. Joey's hiding streams because he's scared about the backlash. I don't want to start this stream just going off on a tangent. If you knew how little fucks I gave about the random ass soy boy betas that are like, hey man, totally disagree, unsub. If you know how little I gave, I actually want them to go. Again, I want them to go. I don't need to pander to anybody. And also, people have vastly misrepresented any of my views, and it's beyond annoying, man. It's like, if you don't understand simple definitions of words when they're strung together in full sentences, butt the fuck out. So, anyway, Huzefa, thank you for the $1.99 off jump. By the way, JP getting a little bummy around here. Yeah, man, getting extra bummy around here. Super, super bummy around here. Extra, super bummy. I mean, $1.99 is a start off. I mean, seriously, I'm leaving YouTube, and this is the best we got around here. Thank you for the $1.99. Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. Huzefa, thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Thank you, Poverty Pats. Sorry you had a bad day, Joey. Best thing you do is flip on an episode of Mansers and try to time that bad boy right on the commercial. So, yep. I am so sick of hearing about Raja everywhere. Can't wait for the MMA space to get some big news so everyone will shut the fuck up. I told you guys before, I've called this from start to finish. I'll take a victory lap whenever I can get one. These people do not actually care. They are faking outrage in an attempt to generate viral moments and clicks off of a clout chasing viral moment. So, Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. I'm here for Hamzat takes. We need more Khamzat Chimaev. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you, Scott Thomas, for the 199. I need all the 199s I can get. I need all the 199. I had a really annoying ass day today. So I'll just start off with a story for you boys, since I don't really care. Everyone's like Raja Jackson, this and that. All right, I don't go around talking about everything. Okay, a month ago, if you're now, I don't even think I've told this in the Discord now. About a month ago, late July, me and my fiance bought a brand new car. It's mainly my fiance's car, but I use it sometimes too. Of course, it's super nice, right? Today she left for work. She works early, okay? And she starts calling me like 10 minutes after she would leave for work. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Hello? She's like, Joey, I got a flat tire. I'm like, oh shit, where are you at? What's going on? I'm trying to drive back home. I turned around when I realized it was going flat, but it's going flat too quick. I got to pull over. So I'm like, all right, I'll be there. So I rush over. She gets to a kind of a safe area. I'm like, okay, I'm assuming like maybe it was leaking overnight and maybe had a slow leak, and then she didn't realize it when she left and it got worse. And I'm thinking, okay, I can put air into it, get it somewhere, patch it, end of story, right? I look at it, there's a massive gash in the side. Like in the tread, but kind of on the side as well. Unpatchable, by the way. Literally looks like someone stabbed a knife into it, which is impossible because when she left the house, the tire was perfectly fine. I have cameras. Tire was perfectly fine. So anyway, I take her back home to get another car. She goes to work. I grab my car, go back to our new car. And I'm like, all right, what am I going to do here? So at first I'm like, let me see if I can just put air in it real quick and get it to a shop to get a new tire. It needs a new tire. I know it's not patchable. So I try to put air in it with an air compressor, and as fast as it's blowing up, the air's just coming out. So it's impossible. The most I could get to was 17 PSI. And as soon as I'm getting there, it's coming out. So I'm like, shit. So I got to call a tow truck. But the car has a very special type of tires. So they're not going to have them everywhere, right? So it's now about 6:15 in the morning. No shops are open. So I can't call them to ask them if they have the tires or can get the tires so that I can get it towed in and have it replaced there, because even if I get it towed in before they're open, what if they open, they don't have the right tire? Then I just wasted it, and now it's at a spot that it can't be replaced. So anyway, I have to wait until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I end up calling a place. They're like, oh, yeah, we can get the tire. So then I submit for roadside assistance for a tow truck to come pick up the car. And it says 60 to 90 minutes. At this point, I've been there for hours. Okay? Because I've been waiting. I've been chilling. I tried to fix it. Bloody, bloody, bloody. I'm looking at the tow truck estimate. And it says 60 to 90 minutes. and it doesn't change. So I said, you know what? I'm going to leave. I'm going to go. I have some shit to do. I'm going to leave. I'm going to come back. I've already sat here for long enough. You know, they'll tell me when they're getting close. You know, I won't be too far. I kid you not, I'm gone for 5 minutes, and the dude calls me. Hey, I'm about to be there. Are you with the vehicle? And I'm like, oh, no. So I hurry up and turn around. So I start taking this little shortcut back to where I was at. I kid you not. The road is closed. The road is fucking closed, right? It says road closed. There's signs everywhere. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of like a weird spot. Like, I'm like, fuck it. I just went anyway. I went into the construction area where it says road closed, and I just drove right through. I didn't have no problems. Because otherwise I had to turn back and double back, and it would have been a pain in the ass. So anyway, I get back. They put the vehicle in a flatbed. They tow it to the tire place to get it replaced. And I'm following the dude there. I'm just gonna go there because I wanted to make sure everything was settled before I dipped out, and then they could just fix it and I could get it later. So I'm following the dude there. Somebody pulls out in front of me, starts going slow. Next thing you know, I get caught by a train. So I got to wait for a train, but a tow truck got in front of me. So now I'm not even with the tow truck. It's just annoying as hell. So anyway, I end up not going. I end up not going to the tire place. I end up going about my daily life, okay? I end up going about my business, all right? Well, anyway, like an hour later, they call me up. Hey, the car's done. You can come pick it up, whatever. I didn't have somebody drop me off at that point, and I had shit to do anyway, so it didn't really make sense. I was just, I'll be there later. But then maybe like 20 minutes later, I'm driving by where the shop where the car's at. I'm like, let me go check this out, make sure they did this shit right. So I stop over. It's on the side of the building. I pull over. I get out. I start looking at the vehicle. And it's the wrong fucking tire. It looks very similar. It has a similar name, but it's the wrong fucking tire. Keep in mind, I just bought this bitch. I just bought it a month ago. All of them were brand new tires. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm double, triple checking. Like, okay. And I'm like, oh my. And I almost didn't stop. So if I didn't stop, when I would have got there later, I ended up getting there about 5 p.m. This is probably about 11:30-ish. No, this is probably about 10:30. I ended up not picking it up till 5. But let's say I didn't stop there then because I didn't do anything. I didn't even go inside then. I just stopped to see if they did it right because I don't trust anybody to do anything right. And it's the wrong tire. So I hurry up, leave, and I call them because I didn't have time to go in. I call them, and I'm like, hey, you guys got the wrong tire on there. And they're like, nah, it's the right tire. The guy assured us it's the right tire. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, I was just there. I looked at it. It's the wrong tire. They look very similar. They have a similar name. They have similar numbers. It is the wrong fucking tire. I need the right tire. Guy was super nice. Okay, I'll figure it out. Blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, I know for a fact. He's like, all right, I'll call around, see if I can get the right tire now. So he calls me back like an hour later, says, look, I ordered the other tire. It should be here in an hour or so, and we'll get it swapped out. So he gets the other tire. He swaps it out. We're good to go. Because it's a specialty tire, this bitch was $700. So a brand new car, and there's nothing I can do. The other one's not patchable or anything. $700. It was like $625 for the actual tire, then like $50 for the install, and then I guess taxes and whatnot. $700. But one thing after another, and I'm just assuming we don't even know how it happened. We don't know if there was some metal in the road somewhere that she ran. She never heard or saw anything. So either way, that was my day. And it was one thing after another. And it drove me up a wall, boys. So hopefully Camille makes up for that. And the point I'm getting to by telling you this whole fucking story, the car is now fixed. Okay? And I've been busy. I've been really busy with YouTube. The car is now fixed, and I think it's time. I think it's time for me to leave YouTube. I think it's time. The criticism, the hate, the vitriol, the low IQ. I said, you know what? It's time to leave YouTube. It's time to pack up the car and leave YouTube. So all this happens. Car's now fixed. I'm packing up the car. I'm leaving YouTube, boys. And I'm going on vacation for a couple days. So I'm dipping out. I'm leaving tomorrow, which is crazy. I get a flat tire right before I'm supposed to leave to go on a road trip, which gives me ultimate paranoia now. But I'm going to be gone from tomorrow until Sunday at least. Maybe Monday I'll be back. And we'll see. Maybe I'll do a mobile stream. But we'll see. I'm going on vacation for a little bit. But yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing, boys. Anyway, and I got to get my computer fixed when I get back because my computer's acting up. It's so fucking annoying. It's one thing. I seen a meme recently. It was like, man, I remember when I was a kid and all the adults would say, if it's not one thing, it's another. Now I'm older and if it's not one thing, it's another. That's the definition. Anyway, let me get to this. Shout out to Zachy boy, Zacharuni for the $100 bomb. Shout out to Zach. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the $100 donation. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Love you, Joey. Hope this helps. Man, you didn't need to do that. People are going to be like, oh, Joey told a sob story. He told a sob story, man. He's milking him. I know Camille's joking around, but thank you, bro. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. And it will help, brother. Thank you. Huzaifa, thank you for the $1.99. Put up a survey for next Khamzat Chimaev opponent. I vote Sean Strickland. I will. Can you remind me in like 5 minutes? Because I want to go through the chat a little bit and read this other dono. And can you just remind me in like 5-10 minutes, Huzaifa? If I don't do it, I'll try to remember myself. Luminary, thank you for the $6.99 Canadian. Make a Chael bash video for the Raja take, please. Also, congrats. Rates on the new car. What car you got? My van shut down at the moment. Waiting on the tow truck at the moment. That's so fucking annoying. Hold up. How did I not see this? Hold up, Luminary. I'll get back to that in a second. Shout out to David for the $2 PayPal dono. Shout out to David. All right, listen, Luminary. I'm about to give a really hot take that you might get pissed at me, but I need you to listen to logic. I need you to understand nuance, and I need you to understand I'm speaking in the grand scheme of the reality of the situation and not just emotionally reacting to things. From what I understand, Chael's take was that it was a work. Is that my understanding of Chael's take? Okay, let's start off with Chael bash video for the Raja take. Chael, you guys know I can't stand Chael, okay? Have I ever actually made a video bashing Chael? No, because I cannot sit through his videos. Hence why I don't know his full Raja take. I've heard people crying about it. I think it's a misunderstanding. Because let me read you a tweet, and I need you to listen to this, okay? Because for some reason, people keep misrepresenting me, and I think it's an intentional way to try to be dishonest. But I need to read you something, okay, that I tweeted out earlier. So here we go. It truly baffles me how low IQ the MMA community is. The Rafa Jackson situation can be a work and also have caused real damage that he should be held accountable for. People can also use the situation to blow a racist dog whistle. None of these things are mutually exclusive. So what I'm trying to say here is this was a work gone wrong, okay? I don't know where the disconnect that people get like upset at me for saying that. That is not my opinion. That is not what I think. That is reality, okay? That is what happened according to everyone who has spoken that was there. It was a work that went wrong. That is the reality of the situation. So I don't know where Chael went with it, but if he's simply saying that it was a work, I guess, and maybe there was no real damage done, I could understand being upset at him, but it was a work. It was 100% a work. Why? I just, and I hope that you're reasonable enough that you can truly understand this, because a lot of people are illogical. I really don't understand it. Somehow me saying that it was a work gone wrong minimizes the situation. But in reality, if I end up being wrong, if more information comes to light where I end up being wrong, I'm sure we'll talk about it on stream. I'm sure we'll talk about it. I haven't covered it. I've kind of wanted to because so many people have asked me. But at the same time, I feel corny about it. And I've talked about it a little bit. I've talked about it extensively on streams, which I don't even want to talk about anymore. I've talked about it on Twitter. People have attacked me viciously on Twitter for bullshit over that. And it's to a point where you can't fix stupid. You truly can't fix stupid. And there is a lot of people who have tied themselves to this and have clutched their pearls, and they say, "Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the worst." I get it. It was a vicious, disgusting, reprehensible beating. Okay? But this was a work. This was a work gone wrong where he did too much damage. And I promise you this, okay? And I may be wrong. I may be wrong on this, okay? This is my read, okay? We don't have any real info to 100% back this up. And this, people who are going to rewatch this stream are really going to get bent out of shape about this one. I haven't said it. Maybe I said it yesterday. I don't know. Psycho Stu is fucking elated how this went down. Okay? You recently, and I've talked about this as well, I've been watching a lot of like old wrestling documentaries, okay? And I understand old wrestling is not the same as new wrestling, but a lot of indie amateur wrestling, I've been watching those documentaries as well. They don't mind taking a shit ton of crazy fucking damage, okay, to get attention, to garner attention. That's what they want. They play a character to garner attention. I think Psycho Stu. I said Stu. I think Psycho Stu is elated about this, barring there is no real long-term consequences. And I think a lot of people are over-exaggerating what happened to him, okay? They are embellishing the details that don't need to be embellished. It was horrific. They don't need to embellish them. They are embellishing them for clicks and views. You've seen everyone regurgitate the same thing. And I'm going to end this rant right here in a second. Psycho Stu is finally awake. And he was not in a coma for the last 3 days. He's been up for the last 3 days. He was not in a coma. He's not in a medically induced coma. I know that for a fact. Okay? Per sources. But people have to embellish it to garner more attention to the topic because they latch onto topics like these, viral moments like these, for monetary gain. So I hope I broke that down enough. And you guys played, a lot of people, and I'm not saying you, but a lot of people have played right into it. And I'll tell you this right now, and I promise you this, there will be you guys can laugh all you want. You guys can laugh and say I'm crazy. Somebody clip this, okay? As long as he makes a full recovery, which I believe he will, it seems all signs are pointing to he's going to be all right, there will be a rematch. Mark my fucking words, there will be a rematch. And remember that. So you can criticize me now. You can hate on me now. You can, I'm not talking about you specifically. I hope I gave you your money's worth for the super chat. You can criticize me. You can cry. You can hate me. You can say somehow I'm minimizing what Raja Jackson did, which I'm not. I'm not at all. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to speak about the facts of the situation and my interpretation of them, okay? An honest interpretation of them. Mark my words, you gave them everything that they want, and there will be a rematch. So I promise you that. And listen, there'll be a bunch of conspiracy theories. There'll be a bunch of conspiracy theories. Again, I told you guys the day of, I said he will not go to jail. He will not go to jail, and it will not happen. There'll be moving of the goalposts for why that is. I've already seen people saying he's black, so he got off. Like that makes any sense. We all know why he's not going to jail. We all know. So at the end of the day, I think putting that type of damage on an old fucking man is reprehensible and disgusting. And if I ever see Raja Jackson, I'll get the payback for Psycho Stu for you. Okay. I'll get the payback. I promise you that. Okay. I'll make that promise right here, right now. But I'm just trying to give you, whenever there's a news story, MMA related, whatever, world war related, whatever it may be, hot topic, celebrity related, everyone takes it and tries to put their own fucking spin on it and glamorize it and embellish it for to amplify clicks and views. I just try to take in all the information and spit out closest to reality. And I know people say, Joey, that's not true. Joey, you're a contrarian. Joey, you're this, you're that. I'm being 100% honest with you. I try to take in everything and spit out a version of events that is closest to reality for you guys to understand. Okay? So I hope that was good for you, Luminary. Thank you very much for your donation. And I think you got your money's worth right there. So I know a lot of people are going to be crying in the comments later. Cancel Joey. Cancel him. And they're going to make up some opinion that I do not have. So, yeah. Anyway. Shout out Zachary again for the $100 donation. I really greatly appreciate it. Shout out to David for the PayPal donation, the $2 PayPal donation. I really appreciate it. And hold on a second. Let me see what I got here. That is true, bro. That is true. Damn, that's it. I like it.
Cool.
Alexa, stop. I don't know why she's talking. So, anyway, there we go. All right. Where were we at? All right. I think, hold on. What did Luminary say? A work gone wrong can still be a crime based on the circumstances, though. He tried to kill this man, premeditation, violence, severe damage, and needed to be stopped. But at the end of the day, I agree with you. He should be held accountable. But I will leave it up to an investigation of the facts surrounding what was told to him and not told to him. And I will leave it up to whatever Psycho Stu thinks. I'll take Psycho Stu's word over it. If Psycho Stu thinks he should be charged, I'm with Psycho Stu. So, Luminary, thank you for the $6.99. Fair, but worker not nearly killed a man on purpose. Had to be stopped. Criminal behavior. System is slow. Criminals walk free. Still not right. Yeah, but look, in this case, there's all the evidence. There's no way he's walking free if there isn't some type of mitigating factor. Okay? If Psycho Stu says, I believe that this was a massive miscommunication, and obviously Raja Jackson's a fucking idiot as well, and I'm all right. I got all this attention. I got all this money from it. I fleeced the entire MMA community over this. I don't want to press charges. They're not going to press charges. I don't think it's some mega conspiracy to absolve Raja Jackson of all wrongdoing. But thank you for the $6.99, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Longtime supporter. Huzaifa, time for the Hamzat opponent survey. Yeah, let's do Hamzat opponent survey. It's easy to just lay blame 100% with the popular opinion, which I do believe the popular opinion is partially right. But I do believe there are a lot more factors to take into account. I do believe that. So, all right. Who should Hamzat fight next? We'll do Strickland. Winner of Fluffy versus RDR. Oh my God, my computer's working up again. Winner of Amavov versus Kaio. Or no, we'll say Adesanya as the last one, just for the hell of it. We'll say Adesanya for the last one. Luminary, thank you for the 279 Canadian. I respect your take though. Interesting take. Thank you, bro. And it's not about defending anyone or criticizing anyone more. I'm just trying to give you the reality of what I think's going on. So, per sources, Stu's already home. Wouldn't shock me. Let's see what the poll takes. Thank you again, Luminary, for the 279. Thank you, Huzaifa, for the 199. He ain't going to jail because of whose dad is. I don't believe that's true. Joey's got the worst takes. Okay. He wasn't even hit. I disagree. This guy doesn't even read the chats. He only reads donates. Worst. That's not true at all, bro. I was literally responding to one main message for 10 minutes. DDP rematch makes the most sense by MMA media. Yeah. Let's give him the rematch. They gave Strickland a random rematch title shot. Fuck it. Give Izzy another one. Why not? Bro, I kind of want Strickland to get another undeserved title shot. By the way, guys, if you could like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. People don't want Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. I'm surprised. Thank you for the 199. I know. Reality, I want the Amavov Kaio winner, especially if it's Amavov. That's what I want. That's what I want. Does Ariel ever copyright strike you? He has never copyright struck me. No. I don't think he would. It's not like I'm just re-uploading what he's using. And also, I think honestly, at the end of the day, it's good for him. Not that I'm saying I'm helping him or anything. I don't think I really have that much of an impact. But I'm saying I don't think it hurts. I think it only can help. The most impressive winner of 2 upcoming matchups should get it. I think it's going to be Fluffy. He's going to ragdoll RDR. I think it's a Mavov. Aaron, thank you for the $5 dono. Money usually trumps everything. Habib, the only guy I can think of who didn't do big money rematch against someone he hates. Yeah, that's, I guess, because he didn't. Money doesn't mean everything, bro. To some people. Money. Oh, by the way, David, who sent the $2 donation, said, what it do? What it do? Thank you, Aaron. I agree. Most people only care about money, man. It's crazy. It really is crazy. But that's the day and age we live in. And I understand. I understand to a certain extent. You know, you got to worry about it. You got to do what's best. Imagine if that was Joey that got a can smashed on his head. What would have happened? We would have been saying Stu was a good man. Joey don't play those games. Bro, I would have dropped him right then and there. Right then and there. People are going to laugh. My initial reaction would have been an H-bomb. An H-bomb. Right then, the second it happened. Bare minimum, I'm shoving him to the ground as hard as I can. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Imagine, or read that, yeah. We would have been saying RIP. Was never an original thought, just repackaged, Islamophobic. Luke Thomas, who happens to have insider info. I don't know. Oh, don't be, yeah, Psycho Joe. They would have been calling me Psycho Joe. The J-bomb. The J-bomb. Yeah, boys. Soak it all in. Soak it all in. I'm leaving YouTube, boys. You ran me off. The haters ran me off, man. They didn't call me Psycho Joe for nothing. Don't call me Psycho. They don't call me Psycho Joe for nothing, man. I'm a psycho. I've only been in jail once, so, and I ain't going back. They really pinned him after. I still can't believe they pinned him afterwards. Look, I know that shit was disgusting, but the pin afterwards was, I gotta be honest, the pin afterwards had me dying laughing. When I saw that pin, Joey would have had you in a full Nelson, yeah. Joe, was the slam from Raja preventable? I just looked at that, and why didn't he try holding on? The slam was 100% part of the script. Did you see LT's video on Ilia Gaethje at 322? I did not, Huzefa. But I did get a message. Somebody told me about that and said that he was saying that he heard, I hate to tell you guys, I broke this to you first, that Ilia Topuria, Charles Oliveira did not do good pay-per-view buys. I do not fucking miss. I do not fucking miss. I mean, I'm telling you guys, I've been doing this. I've been doing this forever. I know what I'm looking at. I can read it all. I can read it like a book. I can read it like a book. So I told you guys way back when Topuria. I made a whole video that Topuria they were astroturfing. They were astroturfing Topuria as a draw. Let me go see what video that was. Does anyone remember what video that was? I did an entire fucking. I'm done. I am officially done. I'm officially done. Submission Radio is dead to me. This dude's really interviewing some fucking amateur wrestler. These dudes are clout hungry. Submissive Radio is dead to me. I mean, this shit is humiliating. These dudes are really that desperate? I mean, I'm done. I really am. All right, looks like everyone wants fluffy RDR winner. I think Amavov should get it. To be honest. But he's in second. Adesanya and Strickland are tied. But, Huzefa, why specifically were you asking me about that video? I'm curious. Remember people were saying Ankalv Bilal would have been a horrible champion because of pay-per-view sales. Now everyone realizes none of these dudes got it like that in pay-per-view. How long have I been telling you that, dude? Seriously. How long have I been telling you none of these dudes are actually moving any real pay-per-view? What was the video I did? Let me see if I can go back and find it. Let me take a look. Let me take you. I think it was Ilia Topuria leapfrogs Islam as pound for pound #1 in fraudulent rankings. I told you guys. I was talking about it beforehand. But yeah, they were like, man, Ankalv has no personality, man. Ankalv's got no Instagram followers, man. It's funny how the Instagram followers and personality only matters if you're Muslim, right? The one where Ali exposes that none of these guys are pay-per-view draws was the Ilia Islam. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which one it is. I could figure it out. But I mean, I covered it in multiple videos. Damn, I've just been really killing it lately, boys. The month of August, I really worked crazy hours. I was putting you guys over, all right? I was putting you guys, call me Psycho Joe, because I was putting you guys. The Chandler video from last night was a banger. Didn't get that many views because everyone's too busy talking about Rafa Jackson bullshit. All right. Joey's body of work ages better over time. Old man Joe, sometimes I think you're being sarcastic. Like trying to like fuck with me a little bit. I don't know that you are. But that is facts. You know that, right? It really is true. My track record speaks for itself. And nobody can ever take that away from me. Chandler shit is played out. Dude, Chandler's just a humiliation. But that looks like that's going to be my last video. Looks like it's going to be my last video. For a bit. Looks like that's what it's going to be, boys. I just want to hit 50K and have a 50K celebration. When do you guys think we'll hit 50K? I know it's impossible to truly know. But, man, it's so close. I can taste it. Less than 8,000 away. Because I think Sean Strickland will be huge versus Khamzat Chimaev, but no one agrees. It would be huge. It would be huge for Paramount. But also, I don't think the UFC really fucks with Strickland that much. They'd rather have Hamzat. I'm scared to ask who wins, Ank or Khamzat Chimaev. I say Khamzat Chimaev. I think Ank wins. I think it'd be too big, too strong. Striking's way too good. Yeah, we just need Connor to get another sexual assault case, and I'll be on the road to 50K before you know it. I'm dead serious, my guy. I've seen your takes get criticized heavily, and over time, everyone realizes you were right and brushes it off with the classic we all knew, man, to not give you credit. Dude, I'm so glad you actually are being serious, because it is the truth. How many times do you guys see me criticize? Like, I'm talking about, like, nonstop criticism. And eventually, it ages so well, everyone's like, dude, you're taking credit for that? Like, think about when I brag, right? I brag that I said McGregor versus Chandler was not going to happen. I brag about that. And everyone's like, Joey, why are you bragging about? Think about how well that's aged. Think about how well that's aged. People are in the chat right now. You're bragging about that, brother? Everyone knew that. That's how well that fucking take is aged. Remember when I made video after video after video about... No, Francis Ngannou didn't fumble the bag. He'll be all right. Francis Ngannou made the best decision for himself. Remember when I used to get nonstop criticism about that? My most hated video, I think it was 2 years ago now, which is insane. Because last year was UFC 300 where Pereira knocked out Jamal, right? Yeah, so let me go way, 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 way back. Damn, my views have flown up over the last year. That's crazy. I'm happy about that. Anyway, let's go back. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, but one of my most unpopular takes. I believe it was October of 2020. Oh, here it is. It was this one. This was November 2023. Jamal Hill exposed for blatant hypocrisy regarding Ariel Helwani. I said he was salty, I said he was delusional, and I said he was unfucking hinged. You tell me. That was my most unpopular opinion at that point in time. That was my most unpopular opinion at that time. Does anyone remember that? I used to make fun of Jamal Hill for being delusional and salty, and that was unpopular. I know it sounds crazy. It was unpopular at the time. Merab should move up to 45. He should not. The McGregor Chandler take was honestly one of your best. You separated yourself from the rest of the MMA media there. Had dudes like Ariel saying 303 was still on. I knew from right. If you were in the Discord, the second the press conference was off. I mean, I had already said it before that. I literally messaged, fight is canceled. That was my exact words. But yeah, it's been a good run, man. It's been a good run. I think I've changed a lot of people. I think I've changed a lot of people the way they look at things. Because whether they hate me or love me, they have to come watch. They have to go check out my takes on certain situations because they look, how many times has this motherfucker been right? So, Robin, thank you for the 199. I would dog walk you, Robin. I'm taking $50 PayPal donos to not mark you as absentee. Okay. Okay. What do you mean quitting YouTube? I said leaving YouTube. I'm taking a small break. I'm taking a very small break. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. So you guys, I might do a mobile stream. I think your next take, Joe, will become fact in the future is how you feel about Aspinall. Watch everyone switch up too. Please don't let them off the hook because it's really you versus everyone there. Oh, I know. He might beat Gane and everyone will still be glazing him and I'll be like, dude, it's heavyweight division. It's the heavyweight division. But I'll tell you this right now. I'll tell you this right fucking now. If Gane goes out there and styles on him, I am going to laugh all the way to the bank. I am genuinely going to. Do you know how hard I'm going to laugh if Gane goes out there, stuffs the takedowns, and styles on Tom Aspinall, which is very, very possible? Joey, good thing you didn't tweet out about Ilia not fighting at 322 because the little employee would try rubbing it in. That's true. For how many days? Like 4. Joey, 321 is genuinely looking like the worst Abu Dhabi card of all time. It's all right. Joe, when you go on vacation, I'll run your channel for you. I'll go live and drop videos. All right, Blaze, I'll put you in charge. Joe, what happens if Aspinall flatlines Gane in the first? Fluke. I mean, a fluke is always possible in heavyweight. A fluke is always possible in heavyweight. You know that. Fortunately, most fans have fake like for Aspinall. I love Aspinall. I knew he was special the first time I saw him. I was annoyed when Paddy got more cheers than him in England. Yeah, let's be real. Aspinall is widely liked and overhyped because of dislike for John Jones. That is an indisputable fact. That is an indisputable fact. Joey, why do people act like some megastar out of the champion right now? It might be the least big name. I don't even know who you're talking about. You butchered that. Aspinall, maybe? I don't know. Nobody actually cares about Aspinall that much. Yeah, Aspinall. I thought so. In terms of Topuria Gaethje, if that shit happens, I'm gonna throw up. I have no desire to see that at all. I have no desire to see that at all. Damn, Ben Askren looks rough as hell, man. That's sad as hell. That is sad as hell. If he flatlines him in the first, it wouldn't be a fluke. Okay, fair enough. I was just giving him the answer he wanted. Joe, if Moreno beats Tyra in December, does he get a title shot at this point? I mean, Albazi, Usyk, Tyra would be really good win streak. Probably. Yes, brother, keep going. Spread the love and appreciate the fighters for their talent, regardless of where they're from or their ethnicity. Facts. But yeah, I'll tell you right now, I wish Ankalv would just move up right now. I don't want Ankalv to move up because I'd rather him stay in his division and beat up Pereira and embarrass him again and humiliate him. That's good for the channel anyway. But also what's going to happen. But, I lost my train of thought. I started reading something and now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Ankalv, if he went up and he would starch Aspinall. He would starch Aspinall. I'm not even kidding. That'd be an easy win. Oh, I would pick Ankalv. I don't think a lot of people would never want that because they know. I don't know a single aspect of MMA that Aspinall is better than Ankalv. Joey, would Tom have to shoot against Ank? Yes. Tom would have to try to ragdoll him with his size. Ankalv would turn Aspinall into a grappler. That's a fact, and I don't think he'd be successful. I don't think he'd be successful. By the way, Landon, off topic, I think never mind, I'll just message you. That's wild, bro. That's still wild. It's still nice as fuck. Not that that matters what I just messaged you. It's irrelevant. Hold on. Who else on the Brazilian card? Apparently Ruffy's not going to be on the Brazil card. Joe, why do people not talk about DC's test levels when he fought Jones? Everyone mentions Jones steroid. DC was obviously roided. What did DC have? I don't even remember now. Wasn't his testosterone out of whack or something? I don't remember. Why are you continually disrespecting Ilia on Twitter? He's a disaster, man. Ilia's a disaster. Ilia Topuria beating Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title was a disaster for the division. Would you pick Prates over Leon? Nah, I think maybe. I think Leon would be able to wrestle him. How shit is Colby that Leon was out wrestling him? Can someone tell me how shit was Colby? Mighty Mouse has proven he really is heavyweight champ. If you know, you know. The way he continues to be co-host on a show with a guy who calls people who share his skin tone racist things. Oh, I'm done. The heavyweight champion. Bro. Isn't that weird? I said that like a month ago too. That's wild. Fuck you, tall man bow. Leaving YouTube, Joey. Did Whaley vacate or retire? Or what the fuck is happening? It's just a rumor right now. And yeah, I said, look. I said if Jack doesn't drop a massive bomb tonight, I'm out of here for good. I'm going on vacation, man. I'm going on vacation. I might try to do a crazy stream. So I might try to do a little something, a little crazy. Little crazy. I'll drop a bomb now, Jack. Keep it for yourself, bro. You're young, bro. Keep it for yourself, my friend. Joey bluffing? What am I bluffing about? Call me crazy, but I can see Montel Jackson, Chin, and Figgy. It's possible. It's very much possible. I think Figgy's overrated. Little Bora Bora stream, Joey, in your like hut or water type shit. That'd be crazy. I'm done. Joey kind of sucks because besides Boars, none of the middleweight contenders in the title mix are any big names, but it kind of feels right for Chimaev to be in big fights only. I hope Beta Strickland gets a win quick. Look, for me, Hamzat versus Amavov is still massive. For me, Hamzat versus RDR is still a lot of fun. For me, Hamzat versus Fluffy is still... Hamzat's the A side. I don't care who he's fighting, to be honest. But I would get a lot of satisfaction off him whooping Strickland. Off him whooping Strickland like a fucking dog, man. Joe, what's your favorite lemonade flavor? I'm not a big lemonade drinker, but just regular lemonade when I do. Just regular old lemonade. I'm high on Montel Jackson. Been watching him for a minute. Don't you feel bad rage baiting a situation where someone could have died? Do you know what code word for someone could have died? It means somebody did not die. Okay? Everyone keeps saying he could have died. We don't even know he suffered any traumatic actual injuries. Concussion? We watch those every Saturday night. I've not heard one person say he had a brain bleed. He lost some teeth. He had a concussion. I mean, that sounds like my Friday nights from 10 years ago. So, Seiko Stu is awake, and as he's awake, he's communicating, and there's still no charges pressed. So, hot take, Ilia isn't even the star Izzy was in his prime. He's a hell of a worker, bro. He's a hell of a worker. Joe, would you say Chimaev reached the star power or peak Izzy? I think he's past the star power or peak Izzy. But definitely at least on par at the bare minimum. The most handsome MMA channel I just watched because of you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been bullied off YouTube, man. The only thing that can keep me around is the donation. I need donations quick. I'm wilting, man. The hate's gotten to me. Bro, Raul Rosas pulled out against Font. Are you sure that's actual factual, or did you make that up? Did you read that from an unreliable source? Izzy wasn't really a superstar. His biggest fight was his last title defense. Yeah, but he had some star power. No doubt about it. He had some star power. People have talked about Raja more than UFC 319. They go where the money goes. Think of the one. Huzaifa's just dropping 199s like it's going out of style, man. Just one, never 499. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous, man. I'm at the ban Huzaifa. I'm at the ban Huzaifa. Dude dropped a video saying Hamzat versus DDP was a snore fest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with him on that. Anyway, you saw Pereira is a Hollywood superstar. Yeah, sure. Sure. Raja will probably be on a Contender Series at some point. Joey, I only watched your video because of the Chandler shit. Great video yesterday. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm actually disgusted Huzaifa didn't even show up for the full card. Dude bought tickets and didn't bother to even show up for the card. Is he leaving because he's about to eat crow about the Raja thing not being a work? You don't know what a work is, bro. I mean, we already know it's a work. Joe, would you still take a victory lap if Tom beats Gane and it's not that impressive? I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. It is what it is. It's not about taking a victory lap on that one. It's just people are delusional with their opinions on Tom Aspinall. They've overrated him massively when he's beaten nothing but fucking scrubs. 100% felt it was a work gone too far. I mean, it's a fact. That's not even your opinion. You don't think that. You don't think that we know that. I mean, everyone that's been involved has said that. They said it was a miscommunication. Joey, could you fake a coma easily, man? Vince McMahon got blown up in a limousine. Did you never see that episode? Thank you for the $2, Ray Justice. Exactly, bro. The way Ariel glazes Tom too is disgusting. And it's over nothing, man. People think I overcorrect to counteract it. And maybe some way, somehow, subconsciously, that's possible. But no, I'm just grounded in reality. I'm grounded in reality. It's being called an unscripted attack in the official GoFundMe. Check out what his wife wrote. Okay, I'll take your word for it. An unscripted attack. Okay. Yeah, how much you make on that GoFundMe? How much you make on that GoFundMe? It wouldn't shock me if people start getting refunds for that GoFundMe. I'm leaving YouTube. I can't stand the bullies anymore, man. I've been bullied off. They called me soy too many times. They called me fat boy too many times, man. They called me roly-poly too many times. I can't handle it anymore. I just simply can't handle it anymore. I simply can't handle it. It sucks, but it is what it is, boys. People care more about Psycho Stu than their own family. Why has anyone posted the GoFundMe yet? They make videos making money off his name, generate 100K views in a day, but can't donate $1 or post a link? Exactly, because they don't care. A work is not acting, bro. We're not discussing it anymore, man. I don't even care to discuss it. I don't care. Don't care to hear about it or talk about it anymore. So we'll talk about it when he gets arrested, man. When he gets arrested and those heavy charges come raining down like they deserve to be. Yeah, this is the first time Matthew Thompson actually said something funny. All I know is you got to take care of any receipt you got on a dude, war veteran or not. Yeah, bro. I'll tell you right now, I got a receipt. I don't care if he's a war veteran. I don't care if he's a heart surgeon. I don't care if he's a pediatrician. I don't care if he works at the local soup kitchen on his weekends. If I got a receipt, you best bet I'm cashing it in. War veteran or not. I'm done. California doesn't arrest people. Yeah, that'll be the next narrative. I already hear that one. Mr. Beast only donated 10K. Seems kind of low. Look, I used to really like Mr. Beast. I wouldn't say I was a fan, but I think Mr. Beast does a lot of good things and takes way too much criticism for nothingness. At the end of the day, if it's a net positive, it's a net positive. But like, I'm so tired. Like Mr. Beast, I'm so tired of hearing about Mr. Beast. It was a viral moment. He just wanted the articles written. Mr. Beast donates 10K. Definition of a work in wrestling. A work refers to a scripted, premeditated aspect of a performance, including the outcome of a match and planned actions within the ring. Yeah, Raja put him out, and the other dude came in and pinned him. Sounds like a work to me. Receipts don't have deadlines on them. Just ask Joey. The receipts he cashed in on Overlap last week. I don't care if he fosters homeless children. If I got a receipt, I got a receipt. That's facts. Next time someone's like, oh my God, did you hear so-and-so was robbed and brutally beaten? I'll be like, are you serious? Was he a war veteran? Otherwise, I don't care. You are biased against Ilia and disrespect him. Shut the fuck up, Robin. No, I'm not, bro. No, I'm not. Stacks. I'm sorry it took me this long to remember. Thank you for the $10 donation. I forgot what it said, though. So real quick, send it again. The $10 donation you sent yesterday. It came in right as I clicked end, man. I felt like a piece of shit. That kept me up last night. I'm like, damn it. And then I didn't even remember it until now. And I'm pretty sure you've been in chat. Everyone acts like Tom, some future GOAT, don't realize ever statistically in the heavyweight division gets more. Exactly. Yeah, I got a receipt on Jack, man. I got receipts on Jack. Jack's a dead man walking. I low-key hate the online dono culture. Things like this used to handle privately, community funded, not bragged about. I know. It seems like a lot of people just dono for the cloud of donoing. I'll tell you one thing, man. I think they need to call up Psycho Stu to the WWE, man. He's a hell of an actor. He put on a hell of a performance. Chill made a video about this and said he was arguing with his buddy Joey about the Raja situation. I think he was talking about you. Okay. I can't wait to see Gane versus Tom. Very interesting. I'm telling you right now, if Gane just puts on a masterclass over Aspinall, I'm going to laugh my whole asshole off. But I agree with you, Shax, man. Joey, imagine if Raja was pissed for real. Yeah, I mean, dude was a hell of an actor, man. Dude was a hell of an actor. Joey, who was the least favorite fighter in UFC? Who is your least favorite fighter in the UFC currently? Who is my least favorite fighter, would you guys say? Maybe Chandler? I can't stand. Damn. My bad. Thank you, Robin, for the 199. I'm not disrespectful against Ilia. Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. Habib says Armin beats Ilia 80% likelihood. I think more like 40% likelihood. But I did see that, man. People report too much of what Habib says, man. I'm getting tired of hearing about it, to be honest. Thank you, Ray Justice. Imagine, yeah. Stacks, thank you for the $10. Tell me again how you want to jump through the screen and pummel me. I liked your stream. That was you that I was talking about, just absolutely viciously beaten, and I hope they don't pull me off. Yeah, Stacks, you see me? I got a receipt. On you, Stacks. Don't let me catch you slipping, because you're going to be holding my pocket. I promise you. Thank you for the $10, Stacks. I could not remember what it was, but thank you for the $10, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. We got a little bit of a Dono war breaking out. Chandler, Bumdage. Cody Bumdage has me blocked on Twitter. How funny is that? How funny is that? Hilarious. Huzaifa, I'm betting on Gane, skipping Donos. My bad. I went back and read it. Thank you for the $1.99. I'm probably picking Gane. But I'm kind of shoehorning my way into picking Gane. Because I think he has such a good chance. And if I don't pick him and I end up being wrong, I'm going to be pissed. Like, if I pick Aspinall and end up wrong, I'm going to be absolutely livid. So, there you go. Strickland, Bumdage, Chandler, but you can't even call him a fighter. He just sits around waiting for a civilly liable rapist on his anniversary. Joe might have to go to the bathroom if Tom loses. If Jones is going to have a laugh, wait till you see what happens there. Oh, my God. I'm going to please myself to Gane putting on a masterclass. You know how funny that shit will be? Do you know how funny that shit will be? I'll have a laugh. I'll take the biggest victory lap of all time, I think. Dean Thomas, got to have you blocked? Nah. Ray, thank you for the $2. Least favorite fighter. I'll say Mitch Rapazzo. Don't be surprised if we get Gane Jones, too, at the White House. Wouldn't shock me. Raja Jackson interview. I'll pass, man. People have been bitching. Joey, why didn't you make a video, man? Your silence is deafening. And oh, no. Like, they've been criticizing me in the comments for not making a video. I'm like, why do I really care? Morning, Joey. Can you say Penn State can't save you now? Re-watched your Bo Nickel live stream. You like that? Penn State can't save you now. Jerry Sandusky can't save you now, Bo. Damn, I'm a funny son of a gun, ain't I? I'm a damn hilarious son of a gun. Damn, boys. Can't believe it's my last stream and this is the way it's going down. It really is insane. Let's see, 2024. Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe it's fitting to be the 9th month already. I wonder how September's going to be. Do I have ads turned on again? My bad, bro. I don't mean to. I don't even have them on. That's so weird. My ads say every 20 minutes, basically. It'll maybe play an ad. It's not even guaranteed. That's what my ads say. So I don't know what's going on. But Stacks, why don't you shut your mouth, buddy? Bo Nickel versus Sean Strickland, who wins? Probably Sean Strickland. I think Bo's just such a quitter, man. I think he'd quit again. Joe, what did I miss? Are you leaving YouTube? I'm going on vacation. How do people not even have YouTube Premium is what I want to know. What kind of bums don't have YouTube Premium is what I need to know. How bummy are we going to get? I've had YouTube Premium since like 2019, I think. Damn, all these people dancing on fucking online are so fucking annoying. It's so fucking stupid, man. I keep seeing these dumb videos. Why haven't you been uploading your streams for the last 4 days? They are members. That's a benefit for the members. You have too many subscriptions as it is. How much you do premium? I think it's like 25 for the family. I think it's like 25 for the fam. How much did Dana pay you to stop exposing? I'm only going on vacation for 4 days. I got to go on vacation, boys. So I got to milk you guys for one last stream. Let's see, what time is it right now? It's 12:33. So let's see, 2 more hours. Would be 2:30. I don't know if I can do that. I was going to set up some Dono goal for the 3-hour stream. Joey's a veteran of the Dono Wars. Yeah. Make sure you give me a salute. Used to glaze Ilia, but all of a sudden, I did not turn on him, bro. Joe, you've gone viral before, but you have 42K on YouTube. Your content is great. Why haven't you blown up? Gone viral where? On Twitter? That doesn't even mean anything. But 42K is damn good, man. I'm damn proud of 42K. 42K in 4 years. I'll take it. That's a little over 10K per year. We do all right. Let's see. Joey Connor's got to be your least favorite fighter of all time. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Ilia ducking Armin is just humiliating. You deserve way more. We'll get there soon, man. You got to realize we got a tight knit community here. There'll be times where like a video or two will blow up, and then we'll make massive jumps. Do we think Pereira has any chance to win the belt back? I don't think so. Dude, him taunting Jamal Hill was hilarious. Damn, he just brutalized Jamal Hill. Joe, if you did TikTok, you would have 500 subs, maybe. I love how you were arguing with a hater on X and dude tried to say you were a rage baiter for views and you exposed him. Simple screenshot that shows he's a follower. Exactly, man. What a fucking dumbass. I think I just blocked that dude because he's like, you're clout chasing views and interaction. Okay, well, I just blocked you. So did I want the interaction or not? Did I not want the interaction? So they don't realize it. They'll probably brag about it. But essentially I'm dispelling their point with that. Thank you for the 199, Robin. Does Ilia beat Justin at 322? Hopefully that does not happen, but Ilia would smoke Justin. Do people recognize you in the street? Yeah, all the time. When I walk down the street, it's no different than if, like, Brad Pitt is. How much glaze do people give Ilia after an easy Gaethje win? Oh, they'll suck him off. They'll suck him bone dry. They will suck him bone dry. Who did you hear Ilia versus Justin for? What do you mean? That's the rumor right now. That's the rumor. Apparently there were some comments. I'm going to just refuse to believe it. Just because I really, really hate that fight. So that's what I'm going to keep it at. That's what I'm going to keep it at. If Ilia flatlines Armin, will you return back to glazing Ilia? Sure. What upset would you rather see happen for the hell of it? Justin fluke KO and Ilia or Tom losing to Gane? Tom losing the Gane for sure. Gaethje has annoyed the fuck out of me, so him getting an undeserved title shot and then winning would piss me off. Gane, just to watch the meltdown, if Gane absolutely starched out Tom, would be hilarious. Dude, if Dern Janjadoba's title co-main, I feel like that's going to end up being true. I don't know why they haven't announced JDM Islam yet, man. It's fucking annoying. They better not announce that shit tomorrow. They better not announce that shit tomorrow. I'm going to be heated. Abu Dhabi pay-per-view, yeah. It's going to be hellacious. There's no fight in the UFC bigger than Ilia Islam. I think Hamzat versus anybody could be just as big. I think Hamzat's the face of the UFC right now. Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow, so I can't. I guess I could record on my phone and upload it on the road. Imagine I record a video on the road and just upload it. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? They'll announce it at Paris or 320 in Vegas. Yeah, hopefully. They just seem to always announce at the worst possible time. You think Islam's a face? I don't agree. Islam's a bigger star than Ilia right now. That's for sure. The Leon fanboys and Tom fanboys run in the same circles. They're going to ban you from the UK if Tom loses. Oh, you know how much UK haters are going to be in here if Tom wins? They just dick ride him because he's from the UK. It's crazy. That's all that goes on. Yeah, Hamzat got hate after dominating DDP for 5 rounds. They were like, oh, wait, DDP didn't test him enough. They're acting like they don't know if Hamzat has 5-round cardio now. Next Wednesday, hopefully, maybe we'll get a tweet in the morning talking about the big boss. We'll be breaking news live on IG. Okay. Weed is tight. Weed is tight like weed. When you are great, they move the goalpost. There you go. If Aspinall starch is gone, I'll give him some credit. I'll give him some credit. I mean, heavyweight sucks, but Aspinall deserves to get the credit. If he beats bummy ass Gane. If there was no stand-ups in the DDP Hamzat fight, can you imagine what we'd be saying? We've been saying DDP doesn't belong in the UFC. Dude, DDP looked like a trash can, bro. DDP legit looked like a fucking trash can. Did he not? Did he not? He legit looked like a fucking trash can. I will not do Canelo Crawford watch along. I don't really watch boxing. When is that anyway? It's in September, right? Would you rather slap Colby or Strickland first? I'd rather slap Strickland. Slap him up in sparring. Ilia's KO over Charles has 15 million views in a month. Do you think Hamzat is the face of the UFC? Why don't you go look at their belt wraps? Did you know I didn't watch Sicko Stu's friend's interview? Give a fuck about Sicko Stu's friend's interview. Ref tried cheating and DDP was toe grabbing the fence. Oh, I know. I made a whole video about it. I made a whole video about the bogus reffing by Mark Goddard. And he did more bogus reffing last weekend. I just don't see a way in which Gane wins. Gane has no ground game, and Tom has proven he has a good chin for the division. Gane has a good chin for the division. Okay. You're the one referencing views, you dumb fuck. Yeah. Dude, Tom gets tagged on the chin every fight. If he can't get Gane down, he's screwed. Yeah, Ilia's buying fake followers to drum up social media interest. DDP and his coach really fumbled bad. They really fumbled badly. I feel like if anyone... Dude, I think Patty has the best chance of beating Topuria. I genuinely think Patty has the best chance of beating Topuria. What makes you think Tom can't get Gane down? I don't think Tom has 5-round cardio. Tom early or Gane late. 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 Eat up that narrative. Jack, I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother. Very new. Jack, I've rubbed off on you, man. Very nuanced sarcasm there. Very nuanced sarcasm connected to a previous video. Gane has more paths to victory. If it goes to the scorecard, I pick Gane. If it's after the first round, I'm picking Gane. If there's a torn ACL, I'm picking Gane. Do you believe Volkov was robbed against Gane? Yeah. But Gane also has a masterclass win over the same Volkov that Aspinall beat. Joey's in the UFC 322 main event. JDM Islam, it should be, but it's not official yet. Hell yeah, brother. I'll tell you one thing. If Tom can't get him out of there early, I'm telling you he's going to lose. I don't believe Tom has 5-round cardio. Yeah. Look what Gane did to Volkov, you dumb fuck. I mean, these people are so dumb with their arguments. Look what Gane did to Volkov. You don't realize that was a rematch, you dumb fuck? The same Volkov that Aspinall submitted, Gane put on a masterclass and 50-45'd him. Tom has more power. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I'm not saying Tom's a bad pick. You guys are arguing with me like I think Tom's a bad pick. I don't think Tom's a bad pick. I just think he's overrated and Gane can win. It makes the fight more interesting in my opinion. In my humble opinion, seen a video earlier. Of some dude going to the grocery store. Islam Hamzat will never happen. Ali says Hamzat Islam will never happen. Literally bet the house on Tom, we'll see. Tom Aspinall early or Gane late. Tom Aspinall early or Gane late. Remember that. Remember who told you that. Remember who told you that. If it gets past that second round, I promise you Gane will win. I'm not hating on Tom. I mean, how is that hate? Giving an assessment of their skills is hate? Okay. You pulling an all-nighter? Hell no. I might not even do a 2-hour stream. The closer and closer we get to Islam JDM the fight, the more nervous I get. I don't know why. I feel like JDM going to spoil the Islam Ilia fight because we all know that's happening in 2026. We'll see. I'm not really that nervous. I mean, JDM may win. But I don't know. I find it hard to believe. I mean, these people are stupid as hell. I might hit the old dusty trail soon. Got to be up. Yeah, I got to be up early as well. Are you seriously leaving Utah? I'm going on vacation for a little bit. Yeah, they're saying I hate Tom because I said Gane could win. Mike Mann with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Mike Mann, for the $5 super chat. This is Michael Chandler. If I ever see you in the streets, I'm going to walk up on you and tell you that you were right. Thanks, bro. Well, I'm going to be honest. I appreciate the candor there, but I got a receipt for you, buddy. I don't care that you adopt children. I don't care if you're CT ridden and in a wheelchair in the future. If I see you, I'm collecting my receipt. I promise you. But I'm glad you can finally admit that I'm right, bro. I'm glad you can finally admit. I really think that is Michael Chandler's burner. Submit, and we can move forward. You're incorrect. Baralho, Aspinall will come out victorious in both their fights. They're clearly more well-rounded. Okay. Islam ain't going to fight JDM the way Bilal did. I got Islam winning the welterweight title. Islam will win the welterweight title. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. The Paramount Gucci shirt rant. Let's see. Paramount Gucci shirt. Apparently that shit does exist for $350 on these random stores. Who would buy that? That shit looks like garbage. Let's just see if I can just buy a Paramount shirt. The official Paramount shop. Who's buying Survivor 49 memorabilia? You can get a Survivor Jeff Probst pillow. Who's buying this shit? I've never heard of half these shows. Damn, Paramount is really trying to sell products. Let's see what the best sellers are. Season 49. Imagine I think something just happened. Am I reconnected, boys? Am I reconnected? It just said disconnected. Shout out to Mike Man for the $5. You get a Oh, no. I think I'm here. I got a receipt. I'm keeping one on a few of y'all once Tom loses. Yeah, once Tom loses, you're done. You boys are donezo. You boys are donezo. For sure. It's back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Chandler's hacking me. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, boys. Randomly, I just seen OBS said it disconnected. Don't end it. I just got here, bro. I'm getting out of here soon. I'm tired. I'm tired as all get out. How much for a 2.5 hour stream? For 1 more hour, Matthew Thompson. Just because I know that you won't do it, $100. There you go. If the audio is cutting out, close the app and reopen it. That happens sometimes when it disconnects. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matthew Thompson. Get to it, man. You want the 1 more hour stream? Here you go. Hold on. Well, let's do this. 1 more hour. Oh, God. What am I doing right now? There you go, Matthew Thompson. There you go. There you go, buddy boy. Let's see you step to these waters. Matthew. Close. Let me type this in the chat. Close app and reopen if audio issue. That hasn't happened in a while. He said 2.5 hour stream. 2.5 is 2.5. The Akamoto stray. I have a riddle. If 1 year is 24 hours, what month and day would it be if it was 5:30 p.m. in the afternoon? I think it's 7 p.m. in Vegas. You think Pereira can make adjustments and win? You think Pereira can make adjustments and win? I think it'd be September 22nd, by the way. The answer to your riddle. Dude really said, I think Pereira can make adjustments. What adjustments is he going to make? Steroids? You think he's going to take some steroids? Is that what he's going to do? Is that what he's going to do? Why do you mention how long Tom and Shavkat have been out, but fail to mention that Armin's been out longer than both, but deserves a title shot? Armin's been out a long time. Did I satisfy some weird prerequisite you want it for the channel? Armin's been out a while. Yeah, it sucks. Armin's been out a while. It's bummy that Armin's been out. Did I meet your requirements now? Fucking idiot, man. Like, what does that even mean? That's a whole lot of nothingness. Bro really said Pereira gonna make the adjustments. What adjustments is he going to make? You better bring that fucking bow and arrow. That's the only adjustment he can make. Bro really said, I'm picking Pereira in a rematch against Ankalaev. He's going to make adjustments. The only adjustment he can make if he wants to win against Ankalaev, bring that bow and arrow with him. Because all that dancing and all that imaginary shooting an arrow, nothing. Ankalaev will smoke him again. You call for Tom to be stripped for being out so long? So you tell me. Tom, Shavkat, and Armin. What's one main difference about them? You tell me. One is not like the other. Alex going to be shooting an arrow into an empty octagon. That's true. All that face paint to go out and get outclassed, man. All that face paint. That's wild. Anyway, boys, I think it's time for me to hit the old dusty trail. There's a chance you might see me back. There's a chance you might see me back. If there's anybody that's going to be in the Bahamas over the next few days, look me up. Bro said I'm betting on the first time Alex gets countered, he's going to stop marching forward and be hesitant again. I think he's going to get slumped. I think he's going to get slumped. The full set adjustments, I know. Yes, sir, you rock. Figured out that lightning quick. Shout out from your number one San Francisco SF fan. I'm assuming San Francisco fans. Michael and Maria. Shout out to Michael and Maria from SF. Yeah, boys. Blame Matthew Thompson, man. He didn't come through. He didn't come through. We got extra bummy around here. I wonder what the narrative excuse from Alex Camp will be after he loses a rematch, even worse. I don't think he's going to show up, old man Joe. Spoiler alert, he's not going to show up. He does not want the smoke. He's weighing in heavier and heavier every fucking day. He's out traveling, doing this and that, because he does not plan to show up. So, what is more likely? Ian is champ in the next 2-3 years. Keep in mind he has all the time in the world compared to most, or Tom retaining his title. What is more likely? Gary being champ. Will Pereira fight again if he loses? Probably. Nobody. Yeah, Pereira's going to pull out, man. He's going to say, my carpal tunnel. My pinky toe. If he breaks a toe, he's pulling out. And everyone's going to glaze him. And he's fought through so many injuries. He's trying to get his title back. Of course he's not going to fight through this. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Is there anybody who's not subscribed? Do me a favor and go subscribe. If you have not yet hit the thumbs up on this stream, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up on this stream. I'm signing off, boys. I'm signing off. I'm hitting the old dusty trail. Just like Jack hit the old dusty trail. It's been a fun night. 1 hour and 41 minutes. But every dog has its day. And I've been ran off of here, man. The criticism around here is just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable, boys. Somebody sought to destroy me today. That makes sense why I booked Khalil Yuri on the same card so they can swap out the fights. Facts. Shout out to Vapes. Vapes is in the building. Should King Green get a title shot? Shut the fuck up, bro. Ran my idol out of the community. How long you been watching Old Man Joe? Did you used to have a different name? You've been watching for a while. I know you've been here at Old Man Joe for a bit. I like the gimmick. Username MMA Joey Sr. What an ugly picture, too. I'm glad I can't see it from far away. What an ugly picture. Old Man Joe. How'd you come up with that gimmick? Is what I'd like to know. How'd you come up with that gimmick? I'm going to pretend to be Old Man Joe. JP, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, JP. I was here from the beginning of the stream. You're right, Vapes. You were, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Listen, boys. Chael said Patty versus Ilia is the bigger fight. It's pretty damn big, to be honest. I know damn well that wasn't for the goal. I know damn well that wasn't for the goal. That was for Matthew. That was for Matthew. Now I'm in a predicament here. Fuck it. I guess I got to storm through it. At the buzzer, man. That was for Matthew, though. Matthew, you got to do something, bro. You got to muster up something, Matthew. That was for you, bro. And Vapes said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Ty Emerson, thank you for becoming a shill. You were going to be Old Man Joe. Unreal. This channel used to be good. What happened, TG? Where did I fall off? Now that I'm here for another hour? Are you really I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm cutting the cord. I can't believe Submissive Radio is doing interviews with weirdo wrestlers. Joey, refund him. I'm waiting for Matthew Thompson at least do something, man. That was for him. Shout out to, this is crazy. The one who vapes, man, I don't want to know what he's donated this year, bro. The one who vapes has single-handedly funded this channel over the last few months. 100 Canadian buckaroons. 100 Canadian buckaroons. Damn. Babe's always stepping up. Someone needs to bully Matthew Thompson into contributing something around here. He shouldn't be able to get away with this. Should I match? Shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah, someone match Vapes, man. For the 2.5 hour stream. Someone match Vapes. Quickly. You lost your food stamps? Okay. Vapes. Speaking of Vapes, how has the move-in been? How has the move-in been, bro? Everything going smoothly. Shout out to Ty Emerson. He's a former member. He's a member again. Thank you for becoming a shill. Thank you for becoming a shill, buddy boy. If you guys want access to all the live streams, you just got to become a shill. I did shout out Vapes. Joey, please tell me why you are leaving YouTube. I'm going on vacation for a few days. That's it. I said it from the very beginning, basically. I've talked about it. I was probably going on vacation. I've been mulling it over. Alhamdulillah. Did I say that right? Matthew Thompson always asking for how much is something. Yeah, I got my receipt on Matthew Thompson, right? He doesn't come through tonight. The day before I go on a 4-day vacation, and Matthew Thompson, I'm holding a receipt for him. I'm here for you and the war. Yeah, we got a Dono war. We got a full. We need somebody to step up the Vapes right now, man. We need a full blown Dono war. Joe, I'm actually doing 4 days in jail for DUI. I hope you do it a year in jail for DUI. Be safe out there, Joey. The Bob Green saying Dagestani fighters are on steroids, and then he tests positive himself, didn't he? Then he tests positive himself. Did he or did he not? Yeah, Chael bullied me off YouTube. I'll triple today's total. I know the 50K stream's going to go crazy. Have a great vacation, bro. Thank you, Noran. How many defenses Bilal has? He got robbed at one because they rigged it against him for the JDM fight. Moving has been good, bro. Still settling in. Got to build some furniture and stuff, and it's been a great change from the city. Dude, building all the furniture when you buy it is so annoying. What's the most money you made in a stream? 6,500 in one stream. Which is insane. That's fucking insane. There was dudes dropping $800 donos. One of them was Vapes. Yeah, I think it was $6,500 in one stream. It's still up. I forgot what it's titled. I think it's titled Dono War or something or other. We had a couple crazy Dono Wars in April. You leaving? I'm going on vacation. Have a great vacation. Thank you. I will. 800 and 801. I will miss Poirier from the Octagon. Yeah, but it was time, man. It was time. Vape donos, Joey, like if he pays him for child support. Sure. Whatever. Be safe. I will be safe. It's hard to believe, boys. It's already Labor Day, right? I mean, look at this pose I'm hitting right now. Man, I used to be a male model. Security, security. I mean, that's the dumbest thing. That's just a pack on the entire MMA community. The security doesn't know who any of those dudes are. No one ever beat my 1,200 anonymous dono. I fully expect the anonymous female donor who drops donos in the middle of the night to drop at least a $300 bomb tonight via PayPal. I expect to wake up to a $300 anonymous female. Well, she's not really anonymous to me, but I keep her name anonymous. PayPal donation tonight when I wake up. What was that? It was a video about Connor got demonetized and she dropped a $400 PayPal dono when I was sleeping in the dead of the night. I really appreciate that. I can never thank you guys enough. It was Connor's cheating. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it was a video that got demonetized. And I was talking about it on stream. She's not anonymous to me, Joey, with the slick line. Like a ladies' man. Well, I can see her name, but I didn't want to put her name out there if she didn't. You know, if she puts in her next dono, you can shout out my first name. I'll shout out her first name. Joey just got here. You trolling? I'm going on vacation for 4 days. But I might do a mobile stream. Ank interview as the victor. I wish I could get Ank on, man. I wish I could get Bilal on. But it's just not possible for me right now. I got to get to 100K. You guys got to watch all the videos. I'd love to have Ank on. One of these days I'll get somebody interesting on. It'll be fun. Damn. Dude, there's so many people that be like, why didn't you make a video about the Raja situation, brother? Joey and Dagestan at 100K. It's hard to get Joey to 100K so you can get some channel favorite fighters on here. It is what it is, man. I'm never going to be able to get a lot of people on here because I'm not going to play favorites ever. Honestly, a dream interview right now would be Gary. I'd love to get Gary on. Like, if I could pick anyone right now to get on the channel, it'd be Ian Mijado Getty. Message him. You guys just respond to him and say, hey, go on the channel. Ian Machado Gary Fan Club. It just has to be interesting, man. I don't know who it would have to be. I don't have requirements. I don't want to just get in. I don't want to get somebody on just to get them on. I'm not some bum desperate for interviews. That's their whole fucking life and identity. You posting a video tonight? Unfortunately not. I should have had one raring to go. I should have had one raring to go. But I didn't. Robin, shut your mouth. I marked you as absentee, bro. I marked you as absentee. You can't handle it. Yeah, Curtis knows I don't like Strickland. I still talk to him on occasion. We're still cool. I could probably get him to come back on, but I just don't. I'm not trying to harass somebody, but hey, yo, come on. Just have to approve of the interview yourself for Ian Gary to attend as president of the Machado fan club. Do you know how many beta soy boys would get butthurt over a Gary interview? You know how many of them would get butthurt over that? So I'm going to take a fat bowl rip just for the sake of your hard work lately. I've really worked my ass off in August. So I'll be back in September to kill the game. Jean Silva or Lopez? Gene Silva. What's up with you leaving YouTube? I'm going on vacation, brother. If you want Bilal, I'll talk to him again. Dude, you're so annoying. Title interview with the future welterweight champion. Colby might be in the comments crying. Does anyone actually still like Colby? Tell me that. Does anyone actually still like Colby? That's what I would like to know. I'd really like to know that. But it is what it is. Damn. Do. How long you be off? A couple days. Would you ever have a calm conversation to talk things out with Chandler? Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to have Chandler on for a civil conversation. 100% we could have a civil conversation. I wouldn't be a dick to him unless he was a dick to me. You know what I mean? But I don't think Chandler would ever come on, man. He hates my guts for show. For show. That's the truth. Honestly, something I like Colby and I like to troll you for fun. The Chandler video was hilarious with the Paramount shirt. That shit was humiliating, wasn't it? Was that shit not humiliating? Damn. I wonder if there's anything else interesting in this Ali Abdelaziz interview. I haven't really paid attention to anything today. I've been busy all damn day. Conor violated him. He wishes. Chandler and Joey have a sit-down interview would crack 100K. I don't think the interview would make it to the end. Dude, I would love a sit-down face-to-face interview with Chandler. So you guys could really see who I am. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Joe, when is Chandler going to see you at the top? I've been here for a bit. Ain't seen a motherfucker yet. I've been at the top. Ain't seen a motherfucker yet. He ain't anywhere close. Damn. Damn. Time goes by. Joe, you would tower over Chandler in an interview and a sit down? I know I would. My right leg is bigger, taller, and weighs more than him. I heard Conor liked your Bo Nickel reaction on Twitter. What if you run into Chandler on vacation? I wouldn't even notice him, dude. He's like 4 foot tall. What are your thoughts on someone like Craig Jones who tries to advocate for athlete pay on the flip side? Too many AI slop channels for him. Like him for stupid reasons. I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't even know what Craig Jones looks like, to be honest. How do you even see Twitter likes still? Conor had some wild likes. I don't think you can anymore. Yeah, he used to like a lot of homosexual porn. He used to like a lot of homosexual porn. I'm not even kidding either. That's the truth. That's the God honest truth, boys. Nazim Sadi call for Spares EM on 321. That's a banger. Dude, I didn't include it, but Ariel asked Chandler if he had any interest in Terrence McKinney. And Chandler was like, nope, 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 no. He asked me to square down. Nope, I want bigger names. Like, bro, you're nobody. People forget that shit. He was like, and is probably the reason they removed it. Yep. Yep, that's a fact. That is a fact. Joe, you should try to get Mario Batista on. I believe you like him, and he's probably easy to reach out to. I don't think so. You guys desperately want me to have fighters on. It's let's be real. That nobody really gives a fuck about that. Nobody really gives a fuck about that. So, I just hope we can get Chandler on. I think getting Chandler on would be hilarious. If we can get Chandler on, I'll send him a message, but he's never going to respond again. He looked like a fucking dumbass. I'd take Chandler on short notice if the UFC offered me. And I'd whoop him bad. I'd whoop him bad. Damn, tomorrow Usman really going to be pressed about not fighting Islam, bro. About to be 40. I'm not even sure what you were trying to say there. Tony will demolish Salt Poppy with a double leg followed by a Darce, then a DQ. Is that happening this weekend? Ew. I don't know if I'm going to be able to last any longer. Pause. I'm going to give it like 10 more minutes. I just can't survive. I'm sure Vapes will understand. We'll see, though. We'll see if I get a second wind. I genuinely enjoyed your Curtis interview a while back. Always bring back the Cuts videos. Those were bangers. I'll try to bring them back at some point, bro. Stream at the airport. 10 more hours. Oh, my God. For the 50K stream, I'm going to stream at least 5. But I might try to stream as long as I can, depending on how many people we have in here, how the chat's flowing and whatnot. Right now, MMA's kind of dead if you're not talking about the you-know-what situation. Stream on the flight? Okay. Damn, Usman really going to be talking about not getting a title shot from Islam. He's damn near 40. I will dono on the 50K. Well, no, you won't, bro. Bro, you've been talking about donating for literally like a year now. To the point it's like your gimmick. You always talking about donoing. But you won't dare step to those waters. All good, bro. Vapes is a madman. Vapes is a literal madman. I was dead tired tonight. I fell asleep on my couch. And I was in the deadest of sleeps. And my fiance woke me up. And she said, "Hey, yo." Let me stop. "Give me a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. For free." If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Damn, boys, I'm really fitting to fall asleep right now. I think I got to go. I was going to try to tough it out. I don't think I can make it. I'm like dead tired. I slept for like maybe 15 minutes on my couch, and I did a lot of shit today. And I slept for 2 hours last night, and it was brutal. It was a brutal day today and a stressful day today, as I told you guys earlier. As I told you boys earlier. Goodbye. That's quitting language. Yeah, Matthew Thompson didn't bring it tonight, man. Vapes did, I'll tell you that much. Vapes did. Zachary did. Huzaifa did. Poverty Pat brought it like he does normally. But listen, boys. You will see me back in a few days. I might drop a mobile stream. I'm going to take my laptop with me. That way I have, like, if I mobile stream from my phone, I can, like, look up stuff or watch chat on my laptop. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I am going to I am dead tired. I have to go to sleep. I don't think I can survive any longer. So, appreciate you, Vapes. I owe you a little bit, Vapes. But you You really came in clutch for Matthew Thompson, really. So, and as we're about to leave, Mike, man, you guys are baiting me at this point. Remember that one stream? This was like a year ago or so. I kept trying to end the stream, and every time I end the stream, someone would dono, and this went on for like 2 hours. Mike, man, thank you for the $5 dono, bro. What the fuck is Conor going to do? Isn't he still on contract with the UFC? His last fight was against a dude who just retired. And he got washed, too. He got brutalized. He got absolutely brutalized. Conor's eventually going to fight in BKFC. I don't know when it'll be. But Conor will eventually fight in BKFC. Against a favorable opponent. He'll fight some bum. He'll fight some bum in BKFC. Maybe Jeremy Stevens in like 3 years. And he'll take a lot of PEDs. Yeah, Tay2 abandoned the channel, man. But shout out Mike, man, for the $5. Conor's washed up. He's a drug addict. He's an alcoholic. He's a piece of shit. He cheats on his pregnant wife by raping women. There's a lot to say about Conor. I don't even know why people still want to see him return. I don't even know why people still want to see him return. That in itself is insane to me. It's insane to me. But Mike, man, appreciate your $5. Appreciate all your guys' support. I will see you boys in a couple days. Screw Conor. Dude, why do you keep bringing up Bob Green? Yeah, he's going to fight Cowboy in the rematch. Don't you guys know? Joey's from the slums. Okay, yeah. Listen, like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Check out the Michael Chandler video from last night if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for supporting independent MMA media. Goodbye, good night, and I'll see you boys soon. Good night.